Hey guys, today's video should be extra fun because this is a little something that's kind of out of my comfort zone, but I'm all about stretching myself and trying new things. So when this company reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in trying out these new lashes that they came out with, I was like, you know what? Yes, I would, because I've been wanting to get into lashes more anyway, and why not if there's something that someone's sending to you to try out for free? So I'm very happy that they sent me these Havoo lashes. And so let me tell you, let me open them up and show them to you. So I love the box, first of all, just the simple aesthetic. It seems like everything that is this like pale pink and whatever, it's just got a classiness to it that I appreciate instead of like the loudness. It does have some cute little like hearts in the corner with the little yellow border, but just, you know, something subtle. And I kind of like that. So when you open it up here, you get 6 pairs of lashes. Now these are all the same style. This is the style is called the Fantastic. So it is pretty, okay, so these are 6 individual boxes, so I'll go ahead and just pull one out to be able to show it to you closer. So like this, and then I like that they're in these individual boxes. That keeps them nice. So here are the lashes, and let me tell you about them while I have them up here for you to examine. These are 3D mink eyelashes. They are 18 millimeter. They are a fluffy mink eyelash. They're Siberian mink fake eyelashes for women. This is kind of, you know, what they're telling you. These are on Amazon. They come with 6 pairs. They're handmade by Havoo, and they have 6 different styles actually, and you can get a pack that is all 6 styles. Now I don't know, I can't remember if when they asked me to try them, if I got to choose which set I wanted, because if I did, I didn't realize it, because I would have probably chosen the 6 so that I would have 6 different ones to try out, and especially because these are very dramatic. There is a style called Keep It Classy that is much more subtle, that I think I definitely would have enjoyed trying those ones too. Now, I wouldn't have wanted to just get those, because part of the point of trying out lashes is trying out different things than you're used to. So, but I think the pack of 6 different styles would have been fantastic, because hey, why not? And these are $25.99 for the 6-pack, but there's a $6 off coupon that you can use right there on the page. Click it, take $6 off. So basically you're paying $20 for 6 pairs of lashes. Not bad at all, especially when you know that you can use these like 20 plus times. If you take care of them, take the glue off of them, keep them nice, 20 plus times per pair. I mean, that's amazing. So I'm very excited about that. They also have a cotton band, so they are nice and soft. I'm going to be pulling that off and showing you. And they are a C curl shape. And so let me go ahead and get one of these off of here for you. Okay, so here is what it looks like. They are very flexible, which is nice, because I hate a stiff band, especially if you're, you know, fairly new to lashes like me. A stiff band is like miserable because it just keeps popping everywhere, and you're trying to bend it to make it so it's the shape of your eye, and no. And so these two, I am going to go ahead, and obviously I will have to trim them because they're way longer than my eye. But that's okay too. I appreciate that, because obviously not everyone's eyes are the same size, and some people have larger eyes. And so instead of trying to find different lashes that'll fit your bigger eye shape, you know, it's nice that when companies just make them big to begin with, and so that you can just trim them down. So I do appreciate that. So I am going to, there is quite a bit of like a little adhesive on here from where they were stuck to this. So I'm going to get that off. I'm going to go ahead and trim them. I'm going to use this Kiss strip lash adhesive, and I'm going to put these on. I have a very simple eye look on today, purposely because I just wanted to showcase the eyelashes. And so let me get these on and we will be back. Okay guys, so here we are with them just trimmed to fit my eyes, okay? Now these are very dramatic. Someone with bigger eyes than mine who doesn't have hooded lids might be fantastic. These touch my eyebrows. They're not uncomfortable. And I have to tell you, they are the easiest lashes I have ever put on in my life. It must be the way the band is, because it just perfectly went exactly where I wanted it to go, and it stayed there. It didn't pop up, nothing. I think because of the flexibility of them, they go where you put them, and they don't have like a spring back kind of, you know, where the stiffer bands tend to do that, which makes me crazy. And that makes it so hard where it's like, I'm putting on the inner and this is popping off. I'm putting on the outer, the inner's popping off. These like went whoop, right on my eyes. I wish I'd been recording it. I thought I would spare you guys because of how terrible I am at application, but seriously, it was so easy. So let me come up and show them to you on my eyes. Again, extremely dramatic, very soft, like, I mean, they feel like nothing besides the fact that I can feel them touching, you know, kind of right here. I can't feel them on my eyes. Like, they're seriously that soft. Like, I feel them on my eyebrows and just right there at the inner corner. Not the inner corner, not down here, but like right here, just because of the length of them. But what I discovered as I was cutting them was, you know, I had to take some pretty decent sized chunks off to be able to make them fit my eye. How can I do this? Maybe like that. So, I mean, pretty big. So I started thinking, as I was applying this one, I was testing out if I just placed pieces along the way, what that would look like. And I was like, you know what? I think that might work a lot better for me because, again, of my eyes just being smaller, it'd probably be better just to accentuate more toward the outer part of my eyes. So what I think I'm going to do is try these a couple different ways. So this is the traditional, you know, trimmed them to fit my eye shape, or, you know, whatever. And go. I don't know where I'd go with this. This would be fantastic for like an Instagram look or something just like super fun. But especially I think with the other makeup I have on right now, I feel like I look like a doll or something. But I think I'm going to try cutting them down where I just have a section that's longer that I just do at the ends. And then also cutting them into pieces and placing them piecewise. So I'm not going to do it all in one day. I think I'm going to go ahead and take these off and cut them down and just do it at the outer edges and see what that's like. And then we'll do the pieces a different day. Since I have 6 pair of them, I feel like I have some major like, you know, creativity leeway because I won't feel bad to cut up one pair, you know, and see what happens with them. So that is what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and cut them down a little and come back and show you what they look like more as just accent at the outer part of my eye. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. Okay. I cut the lashes down so that they're more an accent at the outer edges of my eye. But they go, I mean, a good ways over still because I didn't want it to look super unnatural these don't look natural. There's no way you're going to make these look natural. This is not the point of these lashes. These are fun. And so I went over, you know, so that it wasn't just a blob at the end of my eyelashes kind of thing. And I used just this tattoo liner and got in the corners here to extend, like, so it's like makes them look more natural and that the band starts and goes over. Thank you, cousin Debbie Town, for that. And I like this so much better. These, you guys, they're so comfortable, and I'm not kidding. They went on like a dream. The band is just so flexible and soft and nice, but not like floppy where it's like, oh, how do I make this straight? You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's a cotton band. They hand make these, and I felt kind of bad to cut them because I'm like, somebody sat and took the time and made this and I'm cutting it. But yeah, it's like, I have to say I am super impressed with the way they are made. Like, it's incredible. And so let me come up a little closer and show you. So this is what they look like, you know, starting over instead of being, you know, further in on the corner. And down like this. If you have been around long, you know I am terrible at lashes, but for somebody who's terrible at putting on lashes, like, I had no problems with these at all. I'm like blown away by that. So so this is what they look like this. Still very dramatic. And so the next time I put these on, next time you see me, it's going to be with them in like pieced out so that so that you can see what they look like with that kind of a variation where I'm just kind of sticking them in where, you know, filling and making them look how I want them to look, like dispersed wise or whatever. So I'm excited to see you know, what I can do with that too. And so far I'm super excited about these and really wishing I had like the 6-pack of the different styles, because if the other styles, like I think the bands and everything should all be the same. I would love to try them because, and for 20 bucks, I'm telling you what, you guys, I will be letting you know after I try them the next time, and I'm going to wear them, or at least around the house to begin with, and let you know how they wear and that kind of thing, because I am very excited about these, to be very honest with you. And, you know, I would not lie to you. And with the way I am with lashes, I would tell you, like, this is not working for me. Again, very dramatic, but they feel amazing and go on so easy. So I'm going to wear these for the rest of the evening. I'm going to go out and see what my family says. I'm sure they're going to be like, okay. And yeah, so yeah, I'll see you next time with them, you know, pieced on, and we'll see how that worked out. Okay guys, here is my final look with the lashes. Now, I know I had said I was going to cut them into like pieces, because how I had cut some pieces off before, and I was going to kind of piece them on. I decided not to do that because I feel like the major issue with them for me is just how incredibly long they are and curved. It's just too much for my eye shape with having hooded lids. If you have a lot of lid space and don't have hooded lids like I do, I think they might be really beautiful. They're still going to be very dramatic. That's just the style of the lash. But it's just a little too much, or maybe a lot too much, for my eye shape. So what I did end up doing was, so here's what the lashes, the full set of them looks like. What I did do was just, I literally held them and just trimmed, like the pair that I already had trimmed before, that I, you know, just put more to the outside. And I just trimmed them with hair cutting scissors. And I just did it like in this kind of a motion, like a choppy, so that they aren't like blunt, and tried to keep the shape of a little longer out at the edges and shorter on the inside, so that it still gives more of that like cat eye effect. I feel like this looks much prettier on me than they did before I trimmed them way down like that, and it's because they're shorter. And so definitely, I think just for my eye shape, these don't work. Unless I just want something really fun and dramatic for a fun look that I'm doing, you know, in a video or on Instagram or something like that, or, you know, a Halloween party or something like that. But for an everyday or even a date night, these are just not going to work for me. Does that mean they won't work for everyone? No, of course not, because like I said, everyone has different eye shapes, and people just like different looks. Some people like a very dramatic lash, and that's okay. That's just not my style. So overall though, again, these were such a dream to apply. Like, I cannot complain at all about how these apply. The band is nice and thick, and it's soft, it's pliable, it's fantastic. And the other night, the ones that I had on, when I went to take them off, like I was like, ooh girl, like I had to work to get them off. That lash glue was good. Thank you, Debbie. But so they held on very nicely. I have to say though too, when I had those on and I went out, my husband, I was talking to him and he's like, I can't even take you seriously right now, because it was just too much. But like this, I think is much more subtle and just adds shape to my eye that I think is actually very flattering and pretty. And so I definitely think having them be trimmed down like this is a great option for me. So I will definitely be using these, and I'd be happy to share some with some of you guys. So be looking for some in a future giveaway. So yeah, my Havoo lashes 6-pack. Again, this style is called the Fantastic. So if you are looking, I will have it linked below. Everything will be linked below, but you can check out, because they have 6 different styles. So I would actually really love to try more of their styles, because like I said, they are reusable 20 plus times, as long as you take care of them, take the glue off, you know, excess glue when you take them off and things like that, and just put them back in their little case. Every single pair has this nice case, so there's no reason for them to be floating around, you know, aimlessly all over your bathroom or vanity or whatever. And yeah, so for $20 after the coupon, pretty close to $20, you get 6 pairs of lashes that each pair you can wear 20 plus times if you take care of them well. I think that's a pretty dang good value. So I am very happy with these lashes, aside from the style just not being right for my eye shape. Like this, you guys let me know what you think of them since I trimmed them like this, what you think they look like on me now, because I actually feel like they look really pretty on my eyes, so I'm very happy about that. So yeah, I am so thankful to have had this opportunity to try these out. So I'm really getting into the lash game, guys. Who am I? But this is fun. This is fun. And I'm glad I had these to try it out with. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.